If you can hear that sound, for that is the sound of fall. Crunching the leaves. So the trail forks here, and I go up this way. I keep following the road, but I wonder where that goes. There's a lot of like posted private property, don't trespass signs. So I wonder if that goes to like someone's camp or house or something. Or maybe it's like snowmobiling trails. There's a lot of those up here. Or it's a four-wheeling trail. But I'm gonna continue on this road. So apparently this is an old logging yard. And it definitely explains why this road continues that I've been walking on so far. All the logging trucks coming up this way. There's another clearing up ahead, apparently. Yep, oh, there we go. Stones across the pathway. So this is clearly where the road ends and trail begins. Here's the clearing. Some trees starting to turn. Definitely not a road anymore. Well, it said it would be a steady incline. Wasn't kidding, boy. This trail's proven to be quite a bit steeper than I was anticipating. I mean, not that steep, but still. I'm working this morning. After each one of these that I do, I think I get stronger. And then when I'm in the middle of them, I'm like, nope. I'm moving slower than molasses and can barely catch my breath. So much for stronger and fitter. You look at those trees and they say summer. But the trail says something else. Where are all these leaves coming from? I guess some of these trees are looking a little yellow. Especially over here. Yeah, look it up there. See some of the yellow. That little tree over there. Definitely got some color on it. But here we go. Crunch, crunch. I love a narrow trail in the forest where all the fairy tale creatures live. Expect the little gnome to stick his head out right there. An overcast day. I think it was supposed to clear up, but only for a few hours in the morning. Then it was going to be overcast the rest of the afternoon, but I'm not seeing any signs of sunshine, so I probably won't see any today. And a little pine grove here reminds me of like campgrounds. You can see the trail signs up here. So that's where Chippewa Trail goes, and that's where I'll go down. But there's a bunch of little trails to outlooks up here, so I'm gonna hit all of them, see what I can see. Not much because of the overcast, but at least a little something. Great little lookout. You can actually start to see some of the colors. So now I'm heading down Chippewa Trail, and there's lots of like lookouts and points of interest along this trail, but since I have to come back up it and then back down the original trail, get back to my car, I'm going to worry about all of those, finding those lookouts and everything on my way up, because that's the direction that the trail guide outlines it. So I'm just going to enjoy my hike down and not worry about any trails or extra things until I'm coming back up. Give me something different to do when I have to redo this whole trail all over again immediately after doing it the first time. Another little lookout on the trail down. Birds behind me are not happy. They yelled at me when I came out here. So I know the trail's there because the yellow blaze, but look. The footing, the ground, all looks identical. Like you could go any direction. There's no clear trail here. But I'll follow the blazes. Well, I'm still a mile from where the Chippewa Trail ends. But I had to work this afternoon, and I'm afraid if I don't turn around now, I'm not going to make it back home in time to shower and to make it to work on time. So I'm going to turn around now and go back up. And then I'll just have to do that little mile bit again some other day, tack it on to another hike, just do a quick mile up and back. Make a note of this section because this is where I need to pick back up. This is where I need to hike to. All right, make a note. This is how far on the trail I got today. Remember this spot. Remember this spot. So, the trail goes this way, but there's a trail that goes off there. I don't know if you can see that little blue blaze. Now, I did walk down that trail for a bit, and I eventually turned around, came back because I don't want to be late for work. But I I'm not sure where it goes. It's actually not in the trail guide. Like, it mentions some outlooks, but they're all short, like 50 yards, 25 yards. And I went quite a distance down that trail. It didn't come, there were some outlooks, but the trail kept going. So I don't know where that goes, but I gotta go back up this way. So since I'm gonna have to come back, maybe I'll go down that trail, see where it leads. Well, I'm glad I made the decision to turn around when I did, because this trail is very steep. It's much slower going. Look at it. Woo! So, yeah. It's hard to tell on camera, but trust me, this is very steep climbing here. Give me a workout for sure. Back at the top of Black Mountain. There was a fella up here before when I was here. He and I got to chatting. Just started trail running, he said, but he's interested in doing ultra marathons, so he's working his way up to that. And then he was asking what all these holes were for, and I was like, oh, there used to be a fire tower here. So then we were speculating on why it was taken down. Presumably they weren't using it anymore and didn't want to maintain it. So that's my guess. He thought people were falling off it, hurting themselves, so I guess that's also a possibility. But it's very pretty up here today. I think that's Moosilauke. I would say he's wearing its hat, but everyone is. This cloud cover goes all the way around, so his head's just in the clouds. Or his peak, I should say.